Hey everyone, welcome to my new video. Today we're going to unveil the mystery of a missing person case. David continues his investigation, but it's still a big zero for leads. His classmates help him understand his daughter, but turns out ever since his wife left, his daughter hasn't even made a single friend. Who's going to save her now? Meanwhile, Sheriff Vic keeps sending updates, but the police are still getting nothing. Just when despair hits, suddenly, David remembers the last call with his daughter. She said she'd be in a study group all night. He quickly contacts the study group organizer, only to find out they wrapped up by 9 p.m. that night. This lead popped like a balloon, and David feels utterly hopeless, clueless about how to find his daughter. Just then, Sheriff Vic sends a surveillance clip showing his daughter fueling up the night she disappeared. Apparently, she drove out of town and then just seemingly vanished. David suddenly thinks about the piano fee he sent her. Where on earth could that money have gone? David logs on to check her online account and finds out she saved up a whopping $2,500. But 6 days ago, she transferred it all to a mysterious figure. David continues the search but finds that the account has already been deleted. Unbelievable. He notices a guy named Drake on her social media like a dark night filled with dubious merchandise. David tries to contact Drake, but he has an alibi so perfect it's almost laughable. Sheriff Vic tells David that Margot got a fake ID before disappearing, probably for some mysterious plans. Vic assumes Margot might just be a runaway, but David disagrees completely. Just when David despairs, he stumbles upon a webpage his daughter frequents. He discovers that his daughter has been live streaming her life to strangers. The most active viewer in the chat is someone dubbed Fish and Chips. This person claims to be Hannah, just 20, carrying the weight of a tragic family story, such layered tales. In her streams, Hannah gets bombarded with questions. She's like a celebrity. With her mother battling cancer, Hannah's juggling school and jobs to make ends meet. Hannah's tough experiences and frequent appearances in his daughter's streams makes David suspicious of her identity. However, Vic's investigation reveals Hannah had nothing to do with Margot's disappearance. She was on duty that night. After countless disappointments, David is about to shut off his computer for a break but is drawn to a video. He realizes his daughter often visits a lakeside for relaxation, mentioned several times on her social media. David checks the map and is thrilled to find his daughter was only 5 minutes from the lake last seen her reignited. He quickly leaves a message for Vic and rushes over to the location. Vic calls, sounding groggy, asking if he's made it to the lake yet. David urgently replies he'll be there ASAP, feeling like he's about to take off. Stay quiet and come, we're going to solve this together. David catches a glimpse of something. Is that her key? Oh my god, did you call the police? He's already on his way, but hearing about his daughter gets his heart racing. The police quickly recover Margot's car from the lake bottom, but she's not inside. How baffling. Testing reveals blood in the passenger seat and evident signs of a struggle. Police strongly suspect that Margot has been kidnapped. With volunteers and officers searching frantically, the scene becomes a spotlight for drama. However, results yield nothing and no one knows if Margot's alive, and just like that, a storm rolls in. As media frenzy takes over, the case becomes a hot topic for online gossip. Comments flood in, with some claiming David is involved in Margot's death. It's a real circus down there. Everyone forgets about Margot's fate, instead glued to their screens for drama, the humanity. Yet, David resolutely focuses on the comments, as finding his daughter is priority number one. Then he receives a message from Drake, claiming Margot's with him, viciously slandering her. David finally snaps, storms over to Drake for a talk, only to have it broadcast on. Sheriff Vic scolds David for being impulsive, cautioning him to steer clear of the investigation. Though fuming, David is confused. He found Margot's car with police help. After the call, David, exhausted, dozes off in front of the computer. In no time at all, he is jolted awake by an advertisement from a funeral home. What a mood killer and disappointment it is. Trying to refocus, he notices a piece of clothing in the car, his brother's old jersey. Even more startling, the chat records reveal jaw-dropping content. It seems the truth is getting closer.